Okay, this is classic movies review, and I'm a sucker for a really good action film. I mean, action films are not always good, but as long as they deliver, like if you're talking about Scott Adkins or something like that, actor that does more underground martial arts films, he's kind of brought back ninja films. There is just nothing that can prepare you in this world for a movie like War, because really, on the surface, this movie's a cliched movie. War, starring Jet Li as well as Jason Statham, excuse me, and a bunch of recognizable actors that you know from different films that you're really familiar with. A lot of these Japanese actors, like a lot the Bob Boss on here is from the I first saw him on Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 3, and the young Japanese girl also did the Fast and Furious 2 sequel. So this movie is about a FBI agent who gets involved in a plot that ends up getting his whole family and him killed by a ruthless assassin named Rogue, just owned by Rogue. And he does the dirty work for the yakuza, including the triads on this movie. And he and so they think that Tong, your name Tong Lao, your name Tong Lao, and they think that he's dead. So he resurfaces years later surgically. He gets a surgery to look like the agent that he ends up killing Rogue. That the FBI guy kills Rogue in the process, and he ends up taking the life of his wife and daughter. So he's just consumed with hatred to get revenge, and he plans this. He lays low for 3 years, and his partner Jason Statham, who does Jack Crawford, is just he's bitter as well. He's just seething with hatred for the loss of his friend, who he believes was killed, and so begins a war between the Triad and the Yakuza. I really love movies like this because the type of action you see on here is just really hard to find nowadays. Because this movie was released on August 2007. So a lot of the action we see today is so generic, really, because of the camera work and the editing is so very shaky, and just really there's no substance anymore. But if you really want to see a good action movie that has it's not necessarily something that's going to win an Oscar or an Academy Award, but you want to check this movie out because it is really this movie has no time for humor or laughs or anything like. It is just violent. It is just about absolute hatred of losing somebody that's close to you, a friend. It's basically, and on the surface, it looks like just a really Hong Kong choppy action film, but it really there is some good chemistry between Jet Li, the one Doctor Schematic, this one was different, and Jason Statham and Jack Crawford, who plays Crawford. I'm not sure who Jet Li's name is on here. Just Tong Long, and so he's pissed off. He's like, "Get ready for war. You and I gotta finish this." So it's a really a story about two friends and that you know that life really changes their lives, and they end up becoming bitter enemies, not knowing that the yakuza boss is really pulling the strings on both of them to destroy each other. And in the middle of it, it's just a violent war between the triads and the yakuza. This will be and filmed in probably one of the prime locations for organized crime in Oriental countries like Japan and China, San Francisco, because there is Japantown and Chinatown on this movie. And this movie is directed by Philip G. Atwell. These guys basically a music video director, producer who's worked with such people as Eminem and Dr. Dre. So basically, this guy is just a music video producer, and he did the Up in Smoke tour with a lot of the hip hop all stars, iconic people that we know now, like Eminem and Dr. Dre. So this guy has no knowledge of film, but for being a music video director, this guy really did an amazing job because he captured the action very well, including just the sharpness and the gritty, dark, and just hateful nature of revenge and the war that is shown on this movie. So when when he finds out that Rogue is actually his partner, because like Jet Li said, one thing that doctors cannot fix, look into my eyes. And Jason Statham, he's get ready for war. He's Jason Statham is just it's just these guys putting these guys together is just one of the best ideas in movie cinematic history. So just to see Jason Statham come on here and do his thing is just awesome, and Jet Li as well, because this I just want to send out just a little love to Jet Li because he is very sick right now, and he contracted some type of cancer in his pancreas. So he's aging very rapidly, and being a such a iconic and just wonderful uh, example of determination and charisma, as well as just serious badassness. And Jet Li, I hope you get well soon. I know he's probably not gonna watch this video, but I'm gonna give this movie a 9.5. I'm gonna give it a B minus because like I said, it's not gonna win the award for authenticity and the Academy of award or anything like that. But this movie, like I said, if you love action movies that are just done really well and perfectly acted, because the Japanese and Asian cast on here are just phenomenal and very dynamic when it comes to casting, because you'll notice a lot of people from Rush Hour, as well as what I mentioned, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. And so, okay, what do you think of this video? Do you like what classic movie do you want me to review next? Because I am a sucker for good action movies, and yeah, actually, this movie is very violent. So, those of you who have not seen it, be careful, okay? And let me know. Hit that notification bell to know that I am doing videos, to let you know that I am still very active and I still do movie reviews. And war is definitely totally awesome. All right, you guys. Like and subscribe to this video. Comment this video below once again what you want me to do. What's the next classic movie review or parody that you want me to try? Okay. I try my best on here to make you guys laugh and entertain you. And I really hope I did that on all accounts. All right, you guys. I'll see you soon. Bye.